we are going to see the next point from the topic mathematical methods, that is the resolution of vectors. Friends, the question arises, what is the meaning of resolution of vectors? The resolution of vectors is nothing but the splitting of a given vector. So the vector can be divided into two or three components. So in your syllabus there is a division of vectors in two-dimensional and three-dimensional. Friends, in your textbook the three-dimensional figure is not given, only two-dimensional given. So for our knowledge, I have drawn both the diagrams. So two-dimensional figure is here. So what is meant the two-dimension? Two-dimension, it means the vector can be represented by the vector can be represented by the two components x and y, or in other words we can say the resultant vector r is divided into two components x and y, and that is known as the two-dimensional. So in given diagram you can observe that the vector r is get divided into two components. One component is along x-axis and other component is along y-axis. So vector r is equals to rx I cap plus ry j cap. So if we add rx I cap and ry j cap, then we are getting vector r. So vector r is divided into two components, that is a two-dimensional. So what is the resolution of vectors? The resolution of vectors can be defined as the process of finding the components of given vector in the given direction. So that is the resolution of vectors. Now for the three-dimensional, we can say that this is a vector v, and if we want to divide in three components, then you can write v1 vector v is equal to v1 alpha cap plus v2 beta cap or v3 gamma cap, or you can write v1 I cap plus v2 j cap plus v3 k cap. It means the vector v is divided into three parts. One is along x-axis, another is y-axis, and third component is along the z-axis. So here the vector is divided in the three components, that is a three-dimensional. So what is the resolution of vectors? So the phenomenon of splitting of given vector into or more component in the given direction is known as resolution of vector. So friends, we have to derive one equation regarding the resolution of two perpendicular vectors. So we have seen here two-dimensional figure. Here vector r is a given vector which is get divided into two components. Here I can write rx along x-axis and ry along y-axis. So here the opposite sides are equal, so I can write here ry and here rx. I am not writing the symbol vector, it means it will indicate the magnitude. So here what we have drawn? We have drawn one x-axis, another y-axis. From point C we have drawn one perpendicular, that is CA is a perpendicular on x-axis. From point C we have drawn another perpendicular, that is CB, which is perpendicular on the y-axis. So what we are going to see? We are going to see the resolution of two perpendicular vectors. Friends, for that purpose we have to use the trigonometric formula. So the first you should draw the diagram, and then you should write the explanation in your own words. After that you should begin the equation that in triangle OAC sin theta is equals to opposite side divided by hypotenuse. So you can write ry upon r. Remember, do not write the vector symbol because we are taking in terms of the magnitude. What is the value of ry? R sin theta is equals to ry, and this is equation number 1. Friends, again I am going to explain this. In triangle OAC, sin theta is equals to ry upon r. So ry is equals to r sin theta. This is the equation number 1. Similarly, we have to write for the cos theta. Right? Cos theta is equals to, what is the formula for cos theta? Adjacent side divided by hypotenuse. So you can write Rx upon R. So R cos theta is equals to Rx. So this is the equation number 2. Now squaring and adding. Squaring and adding equation 1 and 2. So squaring and adding equation 1 and 2. What is the square of equation number 1? R square sin square theta plus what is the square of equation 2? R square cos square theta is equals to R square y plus R square x. Now take R square as a common. Sin square theta plus cos square theta is equals to R square y plus R square x. Friends, in standard 10 in the trigonometry we have seen the identity sin square theta plus cos square theta is equals to 1. Hence we can write R square is equals to R square y plus R square x. So if we want the value of R, we can take the square root. So R is equals to under root R square y plus R square x. This is the equation to find the magnitude. This is the equation to find the magnitude of resultant vector in two dimension. If the vector is divided into two dimension, then its resultant magnitude can be calculated by using the formula R is equal to under root R square y plus R square x. Now friends, in order to find the direction, so here the theta is the angle and theta will indicate the direction of given vector. So in order to find the direction, in order to find the direction of vector R, we have to divide the equation 1 by 2. 1 divided by 2. Equation 1 is divided by the equation number 2. What is equation number 1? R sin theta. What is equation number 2? R cos theta is equals to Ry upon Rx. So you can see that R will be cancelled. Sin upon cos is nothing but tan theta. So tan theta is equals to Ry upon Rx. Therefore, theta is equals to tan inverse Ry upon Rx. So this equation indicates the direction of resultant vector of in two dimension. Okay friends, again I am going to explain this part. So this is total mathematical part. This formula you should remember for the numerical. So resolution of two perpendicular vectors. First we should draw the x-axis and y-axis. Take a point C, draw the perpendicular CA and CB on x-axis and y-axis respectively. Then we should start with the triangle OAC. In triangle OAC, sin theta is equals to Ry upon R. Therefore, Ry is equals to R sin theta, equation number 1. Then cos theta is equals to Rx upon R. So Rx is equals to R cos theta, equation number 2. Squaring and adding equation 1 and 2. R square sin square theta plus R square cos square theta is equals to R square y plus R square x. Then take R square as a common and sin square theta plus cos square theta is nothing but 1. So we can write the equation R square is equals to R square y plus R square x. taking square root, we can write r is equal to under root r square y plus r square x. So this is the equation to find the magnitude of resultant vector in two dimension. Next, in order to find the direction, so in order to find the direction of vector r, we should divide equation 1 by 2. So r sin theta upon r cos theta is equal to ry upon rx. So tan theta is equal to ry upon rx. Therefore theta is equal to tan inverse ry upon rx. So this is a final equation. So friends, during the examination the question may be asked for the 2 or 3 mark. Define the resolution of vectors, or the question may be asked obtain an equation to find the resolution of two perpendicular vectors. So friends, remember here we have derived two equations, that vector r is equal to root r square y plus r square x, and second theta is equal to tan inverse ry by rx. Okay friends, regarding with the CET examination, some questions may be created here. So I am going to explain that point. If the question is based on the directions, so remember the directions. Upward direction is considered as the north, downward south, here east, and here west. So this will indicate the direction. Suppose there is one question, for example, a person travel 4 meter in east, travels 4 meter in east and 3 meter in north. First one, calculate its distance from starting point. Such kind of the questions may be asked in the CET examination. So friends, here you should know regarding this direction. So here I am considering A with the starting point. A person travels 4 meter in the east, then you should move here 4 meter in east. Then 3 meter in north. Where is the north direction? North will be in the upward. 3 meter in north. So here B we can consider C. Now calculate its distance from the starting point. So distance is the smallest path. So we should write this. Now if you observe this triangle ABC, so AC is the shortest distance. So here we have to apply the Pythagoras theorem. AC square is equals to AB square plus BC square. What is the value of AB? 4 square plus 3 square. So AC square is equal to 9. Here 16 plus 9. That is nothing but the 25, and if we are taking the square root, so AC is equals to 5 meters. Right. So here the distance from the starting point to the point C is nothing but the 5 meter. So remember this direction. So here east and north is given, so direction will be given in any way. So you should draw the diagram and then you should find the shortest distance. So friends, today we have seen what is the resolution of vectors and how the vectors can be resolved in 2-dimensional and the 3-dimensional component. Again, for the 2-dimensional component, we have seen the formula r is equal to under root r square y plus r square x, and the theta is equal to tan inverse ry upon rx. So I hope you have understood this point and try to make the notes properly.